Not enough time for bloody murder. Sad. Sad. Okay, let's do... Oh, yeah. I just remembered. Frightful weather is the snow. Okay. So I gotta use my own tips here. So, we're getting rid of Briv, and we're bringing back in Calliope. This is going to be super not ideal. But this is how you do it. We're going to use like this, life to main spec. So it heals everyone in front. We're going to use Nile, but we're actually going to go... Probably going to go left spec so that she doesn't give everybody health. Put these over here so we get like a double DPS setup. Sort of. Just got two people that can try to chunk things. But we are going to go potpourri. So that's going to leave Charalaxle behind eventually. The idea here is I want to get Calliope shields on as many people as possible. Here we go. And we're going to do College of Lore. Now, it's not going to hit Calliope shields with her ultimate. Will hit everyone. But we're only going to get that every, like, 3 minutes. So... we got to rely on low overall health values, because she's only at, like, 209, and she's not sharing any of that with anyone. And the shield, hopefully, being a big value that covers... everyone, as many people as possible, and lets the health damage, like the permanent damage and 1.7 their max health, come out of the shield instead of them. So I'm gonna go Oath of Vengeance here. So she will not have health share. She's gonna be squishy. Yeah, we're gonna try it. Night Niscus. Any suggestions for champs that really like fast attack speed? I mean... like, do you mean like to speed them up, or do you want, or for champions that really want to be sped up? Dice, which way? Which way are we going? Like, are we talking, do you want a list of like attack speed boosters, or people who like to have their attack speed boosted? Boosties or boosters? Targets for attack speed buff. Okay, people that have anything that is based off on-hit functionality. So Strongheart actually would want attack speed boosting because every time he crits, he gives himself and everybody around him a bunch of boosts, including more attack speed. So you're trying to snowball that. Krull applies plagues on hit, or Kira applies her debuffs on hit. So things like those. Hold on. Who else? No, that's not what I wanted to see. Collections, champions. So anybody that's Karlach, she builds up some stacks, so she can get to her caps faster. So people that are like that. Presto's got an on-hit debuff. Dhadius now has on-hit debuffs. I might miss some here. Anything that's based off the number of attacks. Delina, honestly, she'd rotate through her power curve faster with attack speed, because she does have a power curve with the way she kind of does this in a wave, and if you can shrink the amount of time between the peaks. That's good. I'm probably going to miss a bunch because I'm not necessarily, I don't memorize this kind of stuff, but those are some of them off the top of my head. Yorvin, maybe Yorvin. He's got some stuff going on there. That attack speed might make things a little bit better. Maybe. A lot of times champions that have really slow attacks, it's nice to get them super fast because they're tuned around only hitting once every so often. And so if you can speed them up, they tend to hit like a truck. I think those are like Omen. Omen loves a party full of people that are attacking super fast. That stacks up. Then you might want to go right spec, I think. He loves that. Loves it. Quint, I think he still applies a bleed effect on attack. Spurt has these kind of invisible buffs that are based off the people around him when he's in his splat form. People around him attacking fast can apply these stacks and build up his Waspiration for invisible buffs and keep those going. Warden has a debuff. You can get him to the cap of his stuff faster. Binwin, I think he still has attack-based stuff, but I can't remember if he wants to go fast or slow or other people fast. It's something to do with speed. It's been a while. Yeah, stuff like that. Stuff like that. Roll overlaps. Oh, are you doing a little? I'll enter in whittle combo. Is that what you're doing? Pity timers for name chests independent from other name chests? Yes. All gold chests have their own pity timer. None are shared. Brother Uriah have attack speed stuff? I don't know off the top of my head. I don't use Brother Uriah enough. Clearly. Okay, so as you can see, we're losing health on the people that aren't getting shields. Like their health is getting a little bit lower. Like Celeste's is going down. She's the problem here. She's the problem child, but she's keeping everybody else topped off. And the shields are keeping the health on everybody that Calliope is within reach. So what we're going to do is we're going to alt once we change this level to make sure that Celeste has a shield. Make sure Celeste has a shield here. There we go. Okay, so now this damage will come out. It's only like 1 damage. This is ideal. All the damage from being in frightful weather is soaked up by her. And now I'm going to run speed potions so that we can try to finish this in time. So my focus here is leveling up Calliope to make sure that she's giving out a max shield. She has she can only get like triple the health, I think, or something like that. 200% of someone's health, I think, max. So we want to get her to max, and we don't necessarily want to get any more health in this party. We don't want the party any healthier than it is. As hard as that might sound. So if I do bring in Tyrell for the front, he's going to be in Moonbeam form. He's just going to be a warm buffing body. And that's going to be it. I don't even know if I'd put him in the front, if I'm being honest. Night, Bunny Beast. Yeah, here's the reason. So that's the reason I don't. Yes. So Azalin Rex has a mechanic where every 100 party attacks, he comes out to play. So yes, Brother Uriah would be better off with attack speed on the whole party. The whole party having lots of attack speed. Thank you for the reminder, Dance Lover. I don't use Aslan Rex a lot because he's really a buffer for either Nahara, who I feel is just not in a good place as a DPS right now, or evil DPS. And normally I don't really use evil DPS. I just traditionally that's not for most of the DPS over the time I've been playing this game. It's either been good or neutral. Not because I don't like DPS, like evil people. It's just they weren't who I was running in my formations. So yeah, so when I start grinding through Strahd, I will use Brother Uriah more often because I will use a Black Dice Society base formation to basically try to grind all of Strahd variants out. I actually avoided Strahd variants specifically because of that on my main account, because I was like, well, I'm just going to run this. I'm just going to run the same formation over and over and over. I'm not going to do that on stream because that's super boring. And so when we did high-end variants on stream, it was for other patrons. 133 champions, it's getting tougher to remember every single champion ability and interaction. Yeah. Yeah. It is. It is. Okay, I'm just going to throw some. We only got to get to 75. I don't know why I'm leveling champions up. I really don't. I just like clicking the buttons, everybody. Yay, buttons. The champion is Brother Uriah, his unwanted friend, Azalin Rex. You know, look. He's a bit of a problem. He's like that roommate you met off Craigslist, and man, you wish you could afford to move out, but you can't. So you're just stuck with him. You're just stuck with him. Yeah, he actually has two like spirits in him. Yeah, it's the angel and devil on his shoulder thing. Yeah, I don't remember what. I don't remember the name of the good one. Oh, Raid destroys the number of champions. Raid has so many. Raid has too many champions, and none of them are easy to get. Really, it's rough. We play Raid, everybody. Some of us do play Raid, and we've got a clan, and there's a channel in my Discord. It's a good palate cleanser for idle champions. It gives you some perspective on, like how bad could it be? Oh, it could be a lot worse. No, but idle champions is in overall a good place. But when people start complaining about stuff, it's good to have a bit of perspective. And playing a game like Raid gives you some good perspective. It's better to Shiny on the Dark Urge 3 or 5? Why would you do 5? His multiplicatively stacking is 3 and 4. It's Ceramorphosis and Living on the Edge. Now, Living on the Edge is limited to 6 stacks. Ceramorphosis could be up to 10. It's based off the number of tadpoles you get. These are the two mops, 3 and 4. So between 3 and 5, I'd go with 3. I feel like we're good. We're not really we don't have a lot of health here. Yeah. She's got plenty of health, plenty of shields. I still don't know why I'm clicking all the green buttons. I don't need to. I think we got plenty of damage too. And we're going to click through anything that isn't armored. Dude, I used to so Neroth, I know we're being sarcastic. When I was a big LCS fan and played a lot of League, I knew all the names of everything and I knew what they did. That was ridiculous. I loved playing Arams. Like, that was my favorite thing. When they built that map, that was all I stopped playing everything else and I only played Arams because to me that was hard mode League of Legends. You got to know every champion, all their abilities, how they interact, where their power curves are, how they work with your randomly selected teammates, how they're going to work against your randomly selected opponents. I didn't have an Aram specific account. Like some people only picked they'd started just an account just for Arams and just have the OP champions. Pfft, cheese balls. I did it on my main with all my champions. I loved it so much. Loved it so much. Yeah. But yeah, because I don't have anything where I'm constantly, even with this game, like even with my streams, I'm not constantly talking about all the champions and their abilities. And even when I want to, I can usually reference them pretty quickly. So my brain doesn't feel the need to memorize that stuff. So it just doesn't. Okay. Definitely got enough. Definitely. We're definitely okay. We're definitely okay now. Alright. I got enough click damage to do everything. We should have enough shields. What am I... So this is Song of Protection is what we're writing here. So 200% of a champion's max HP and a shield. So right now I'm at 435 as the max HP. So that's not 200% of Nayeli, but it's enough. It's enough to keep her alive in this section. Oh, I need to pop a full team one again. Okay. That'll help the people. That'll help Celeste stay alive. Because she isn't getting heals. I actually should do this. That'll fix that. I'm not using a tank. We're not going to tank anything here, or shouldn't. So putting Tyrell back here to heal Celeste is a good idea. I don't. Does he even have his heal yet? We don't. 125. There. Now he's got his heal. Now he's going to heal Celeste. Now Celeste doesn't have to worry about dying either, and Tyrell gets shields, and we're fine. And now we're fine. Now higher tiers of this, things are going to get dicier, right? Things are going to get dicier, but this is one of the ways to do it. One of the ways you can do this is to give up Calliope's buff, put her here, and she can shield everyone. Everyone's within 2 when they're taking damage. But right now we're doing it this way. Question about Briv's Unnatural Haste. So it says I have a 52.38% chance to skip the next 2 areas instead. Does that mean I always skip one? Yes. Yes, you're always skipping one now. That's what that means. It should say you have a 100% chance to skip one and a 52.38 to skip 2 areas instead. Or something like that. Or you will skip one and then have a 52. It should say that in there, but it might not. I haven't seen it in a while. Okay, we completed it. Yay!